Does the Philadelphia Eagles safety, K'Von Wallace, have a chance to make a splash on this roster? Let's discuss. You know, when the Philadelphia Eagles drafted K'Von Wallace in 2020 with the 4th round pick, 127th overall, I had high hopes for him. He came from a winning program in Clemson, came in at about 5 feet, 11 inches, weighed just over 200 pounds. He was that in-the-box safety, that hybrid safety. And, again, I had high hopes for him. And he was someone that I believe was being mentored by Brian Dawkins. And, that Clemson relationship, that safety bond that him and Brian Dawkins had, and the type of intensity that K'Von Wallace played the game with, you started to see flashbacks of maybe a B. Dawkins. Now, look, that's high praise. And I wasn't ever trying to say, before you guys jump out the window, was I ever trying to say that K'Von Wallace is the next Brian Dawkins? It's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, when you think about the lineage, the ilk that he comes from, that Clemson background, being mentored by Brian Dawkins. I think he was roommates with Brian Dawkins' son. And on top of that, playing the safety position as physical as he played it, being that vocal leader in Clemson, you saw what he did in numerous years at Clemson. You had high hopes for him in the NFL. But for some reason, it hasn't really translated. And I'm not sure if it's discipline. I'm unsure if it's preparation. I'm unsure if it's lack of NFL level instincts. I'm unsure if it's conditioning. I'm unsure if it's attention to detail. It can be a numerous amount of things why K'Von Wallace's game has not translated to the NFL, or why K'Von Wallace has not been able to crack the starting rotation. But the road continues to get steeper for K'Von Wallace, for the simple fact that Marcus Epps has already ascended to the role of starting safety, and most likely he will be the starting safety come week 1. And there's a chance that K'Von Wallace could lose reps to Mayden, another safety on the roster, and the undrafted rookie Blankenship. And like I said, the road continues to get steeper for K'Von Wallace. And I actually like K'Von Wallace. I like what he stands for. I like his approach to the game. He's a very confident kid. But again, it's not translating. And there was a point in his career, especially earlier on when he first got here, that he was doing a lot of social media repping, a lot of talking on social media. My man had Twitter fingers for a while. That's just the reality. This is no disrespect to anybody involved. The reality is K'Von Wallace was doing a lot of talking for somebody that wasn't really producing on the field, or didn't really get too many opportunities to produce on the field. But nonetheless, K'Von Wallace has to find a way to make himself valuable. If it's on special teams, if it's being a rotational piece in the safety room, or maybe being able to be used in big nickel situations. That's when you have 3 safeties on the field. I don't know. But K'Von Wallace has to find a way to make himself more valuable so he can actually be a contributor on his team. Because coming in as a rookie, he had a 4-year deal. He's entering the 3rd year of his contract. And come next season, if he doesn't figure it out by the end of next season, the Eagles are not gonna resign him. That's just the reality. But again, I do believe there's something in there. There's a fire in K'Von Wallace that can be lit. There's a fire in him that can be used to spark the embers of the Philadelphia Eagles' success. I believe that he has a burning passion to be successful in this NFL, but it has to translate. It has to connect. It has to come to fruition. And I have faith in K'Von Wallace, but at the same time, the road is getting steeper and steeper with guys like Marcus Epps, guys like Mayden, guys like Blankenship, clogging the pipeline for him. But we'll see what happens. Overall, K'Von Wallace, my brother, I got your best interest at heart. I want you to be successful. I don't know if it's going to be here in Philly, because again, you have a tough road to climb. But I have faith. I like you, my brother. And I think that you have a passion that can help the Eagles, if not the Eagles, another team, be successful. But I want you guys to be the judge. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about K'Von Wallace. Am I being too critical of K'Von Wallace? Has he not really gotten enough opportunities to show what he can do? I want you guys to just comment below and give your thoughts on K'Von Wallace's career and maybe the trajectory that his career may be going. And I'll leave it at that. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Also, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.